Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my monthly budget. I'm gonna jump right in because I'm actually gonna be filming a cash stuffing right after this and it's nap time, so I've got to knock out both at the same time. So we're gonna jump in and I'm going to plan out my budget for October because I am I'm starting over again. I know that I just started over, but I wasn't consistent with it and I just need to do like a reset and a refresh, and I need to get way more realistic with how I do things and more consistent with how I do things. And I actually need to write things out and see where I'm at and really start tracking and really put myself in a better position to stay on track with my budget, or at least know and understand my budget and how it changes. This is my budget planner. I did redesign it just a little bit. I had one more printed and I was like, well, I don't want to waste it. So I just stuck with this. It does look a little bit different now. The only thing is I feel like I budget for the month very different than really anybody else. They put out like how much they start with. I don't do that because my income is variable. I get paid based on hours. So that's you. And that is like your main thing that stops you from creating a monthly budget. Just skip it. Just don't do it. And just kind of see how your budgeting goes based on not doing it. So that was long-winded. Okay, so I kind of wanted this open so that you could fill it out however you want. So I'm going to start with debt. And this is where all of my debt, well, not all, but a decent amount of my debt goes. There's some debt that I'm not paying back right now because I don't have to pay it back. So we're going to focus on the ones that are coming for me. And so I'm writing down my credit cards first, and these are the minimum payments. Now I am in the process of figuring out and coming up with a plan on how I am going to tackle these credit cards and get them knocked out. I would love to be credit card debt free by next year. So right now, these are just the minimum payments. These four are credit cards. This is my car payment. So these are like big things that I have to take care of every single month, obviously. So I'm putting it at the top, and I'm putting it at the top because I really want this to go away as quickly as possible. So I've got to come up with a plan for that. So then I'm just going to add up everything I have. So that's $875 for debt this month, or for October. Next is bills, and because I currently live with my parents, I really don't have that many bills. I really only have one like bill, and that's my health insurance, which is astronomical, and I am very, very, very prayerful that this is going to drastically go away. Well, not go away, drastically reduce in the amount very soon, but as of right now, that's how much we're paying for health insurance. If this goes down and these go down significantly, like these are my two biggest stressors every single month, is my debt and my health insurance. So if both of those reduce, I will be in such a better place. Financially, it's not even funny. So I have my subscriptions. I do have quite a few. Amazon, I'm a mom. I firmly believe that you can't parent without Amazon. I just ordered Link some. It's getting a little bit cooler in his room at night. Like he wakes up and his hands are not like freezing cold, but his hands are a little bit cold now. So I'm like, okay, you need a warmer sleep sack. And so I just ordered him 2 long sleeve and warmer sleep sacks, because when I try to find them in store, they don't have his size. The long sleeve ones that I can find are for like 3 to 6 months, not for 12 to 18 months, which is so crazy that I have a 1-year-old, guys. Subscription. So I have Amazon. Anyway, I said that to say I had to order them on Amazon, and they will be here hopefully today. Amazon Epidemic Sound, that's the music that I use for YouTube. Spotify, I'm a Spotify user. I'm not an Apple user. I know Apple is technically free with your phone, but I despise Apple Music. I just don't like it at all. I did just join a gym. I do have this month free, and then my Stan Store subscription. So total, that is $105. Then we have Link with diapers. I did just recently buy him diapers. I bought him diapers 2 weeks ago. So he should be good probably for another 2 weeks because I still have one. You know how diapers come in like the 2 packs? I just finished, I just put diapers from the first pack into his drawer, and he's working through those right now. So I still have a whole sleeve left. So I should be good on diapers for at least another couple weeks. So I think I'll only have to buy diapers once this month. Snacks, I'm going to budget $100. So these are things that, I don't know how to spell groceries, so groceries is like one of those words that every time I try to spell it, it always looks wrong, or I do just spell it wrong, so I just abbreviate for groceries every time. So sorry. Link needs, this is the Link needs envelope in my binder, but my issue was I would put, let's say I put $200 in Link needs or whatever. Because I wasn't allocating where all that money was going, I would spend money on snacks or groceries or clothes or whatever. And then I'm like, oh shoot, he needs diapers. And then I would have to either put that money on my credit card, which defeats the purpose of trying to pay them off if you're still using them, or I'd have to take money from a different envelope, which again defeats the purpose of budgeting. So I think this is the first month that I'm trying it, but I feel like this is going to be easier to just allocate all of the money, even though it'll all be, let's add this really quick because I'm 100, 200, 100, 170. Okay, so even though I'm allocating $600 for the month to take care of Lincoln's basic needs, fun, miscellaneous, all that kind of stuff, that money will be sitting in his envelope. I know not all 600 of that money can go towards whatever I want. There's categories within the Link needs envelope, if that makes sense. So I'm hoping that this makes it a little bit easier on me, but also kind of holds me accountable. So for fun, for his birthday last week, I took him to the zoo and we rode the carousel and the train, and that was $4 per ride. So that is something that would come out of Link Fun. I have a zoo membership, so I don't pay every time I go to the zoo. I'd pay once a year. But for little things like that, that would come out of Link Fun. Or if I wanted to, if we go to the bookstore to play and he ends up really falling in love with a book, that can come out of Link Fun. That way, it's budgeted, but I also, I have a restriction, $100 for the entire month, not for a week. So, putting me on a strict budget, because he also has a lot of stuff here at home. So it's really hard when you have a kid and you just want to, literally give them everything they want all the time. He's 12 months old, so he doesn't even know how to ask for things yet. I'm in trouble when he's old enough to ask for things because I'm such a sucker. I just want to give him everything every time we leave the house, and we can't do that. So this is really to reel me in. So anyway, moving on to variable. So gas this month, I'm giving myself $60. Eating out, I know that this is probably controversial to have eating out in my budget when I'm on a strict budget, I'm trying to pay off debt, trying to make ends meet, single mom, all of the things, but it's just not realistic for me to not eat out. I don't think it's realistic for most people. There's some people that we don't eat out all month, and that's great, but eating out is like taking Lincoln to Chick-fil-A once a week, which is what this would come out to, because I think our Chick-fil-A, I normally get enough of my food that he and I just share right now. And then I buy like an extra fruit cup or something. And I always bring like a yogurt pouch or an applesauce pouch or some extra snacks for him. So like he has more to eat than just eating with me. But that's an experience with my son, but it also gives both of us exposure to other people and seeing other things, because it's just us and my parents like 90% of the time. So being able to get out and do something and still feel like I'm an adult and like I can do these things, that is something that's really important for my mental health. And you don't have to believe that, but that's really how I feel. So yeah, I just budgeted in, but that means that we're going to like Chick-fil-A. We're going to like McDonald's. We're not going to restaurants all the time and spending $30 or $40 on one meal. Like that's not what we're doing. So I feel like this is realistic, but also not crazy. Anyway, groceries. So this is just for like any little thing that I think about. Like my brother just sent me a text of some udon noodles that he found at Costco. And we were just talking about how we both love like thick, chewy noodles. And he was like, you need to go get these. So for little things like that, I want to be able to just like go and buy some groceries. So my hair care, this is really variable. It never goes above 50, but sometimes it's way less than that. So I prefer to budget 50. I don't need anything for my hair right now, so I think I'm good on that. And then nails, I do get my nails done. When I don't get my nails done, they break like in the nail bed and it hurts. So I do go get my nails done. I just got them done last week, so I'm probably good for another 2 weeks. But I think next week or next time I'm going to go a lot shorter, because she, believe it or not, she went short and they're just really long. I don't love my nails this long, so. All right, let's see how much we got here. 60 plus, I'm just gonna make that 200 plus 50 plus 70. 380. Holiday, even though I don't have a holiday binder, these are both holiday related. So link, Christmas, I scaled back on this quite a bit. I changed my goal to $500 because I just had his birthday party, and I think for all of the gifts that I bought him, the experiences that we did, like going to the zoo and all that kind of stuff, you know, we ate out on his birthday, all of the party decor, all of the food that I bought, everything was less than $500. So I feel like for Christmas, $500 is still more than enough. Because like I said, we just had his birthday party, and I think I spent around $200 on gifts for him, because I did buy him some bigger gifts. But he has so many things, guys. I haven't even opened, like I've opened all of the gifts, so like I know what we have, but he has not played with everything yet because he has so many toys now, which is amazing. And I love that so much for him. But I know for Christmas, he's going to get the same thing from friends and family and all that kind of stuff. So I think I don't need to spend that much. But for Christmas, the money is going to go towards gifts, experiences, like going to Christmas at the zoo, like if I want a hot chocolate or something like that, or I don't think he'll be able to drink hot chocolate at that point, but like if there's like a little snack or something that he wants, or just like things like that, or like his Christmas pajamas, all that kind of stuff is going to come out of that budget. So that's why I'm still making it 500, but I don't know that I'll use all that. And then this is Christmas gifts for everybody else in my family. I'm budgeting $500 for that as well. And I'm just going to divvy that out between all of the people that I'm buying for Christmas. So okay, and then I don't really have a category for this. So this is just other. So tithe, I'm doing $100 a month for tithing, and I think that I'm just gonna take some out of my paycheck until I get to 100, and then at the end of October I'll pay the $100 tithe. So like work my way up to the 100 and then pay it in one lump sum. I am really trying to pay down this debt. So I'm gonna try to make an extra credit card payment of $450 a month. this is kind of something random. It should only be here for like a month. But I do have another car that I am trying to sell, but I had to have car insurance on it, so that's what this is for. It's like a random car insurance, but I don't intend on having it for too long because I intend on selling the car soon, so. And then I went through my taxes and realized that I am under what I should have in taxes right now. So I just divvied up what I needed, and we're going to throw that $284 extra toward taxes just to like super make sure that we're good in taxes. This will be my first year filing taxes by myself with a child, and so I just really want to make sure. I'm like scared of taxes every year, but since I'm an independent contractor and I have to take out my own taxes, it is just one of those things that's kind of scary, and I just want to make sure that I'm good, because being a single mom and taking care of a kid, like I cannot cough up like thousands of dollars in like a week when I go to file my taxes and realize like, oh my gosh, I owe this much more. Like I don't have that. So I would rather overdo it now when it's easier and I have plenty of time to prepare than later when I don't. So I am gonna try and like look ahead to November and just kind of know how much I am thinking I'm gonna need. So it's basically like what I did in October plus a couple extra things. So I just did like all the living expenses, which is majority of what this is. I think I calculated is around like $5,000. I do have one of my nieces has a birthday in November, so I want to plan for her gift. Thanksgiving is in November. I don't really know what we're doing for Thanksgiving, but like if I want to make pie or something like that, then like I would rather budget for that and like know that that's coming. My main car insurance is going to be due in November, and that is $540. I pay car insurance every 6 months, so that's why it's a bigger number. Like I don't have a monthly car insurance payment. I pay every 6 months, so that's a big boy that's coming up. And then my gym annual fee is due in November, and that is $55, which for an annual fee for a gym I feel like is not that bad. So now, I am not in any way, shape, or form expecting to get all of this and all of November. Like, I'm not expecting to earn that much in October. I'm just saying there are some things that are like must, like I must have this much. I must have this much, this much, this much. I must have enough for like the majority of these gas and Link Christmas and my tithe and my car and this car insurance for October are like 100% have to do. Everything else is like great, love it. These amounts don't have to be exact, but like I need to be able to afford diapers and some snacks and stuff like that for Link. Everything else is like goal, and then November is just like I want to start working towards that. So once I get all of this taken care of for October, if we're still in October is also a magic month for me, so I'm getting 3 pays for both of my jobs this month, which is amazing. So because like this should be taken care of, I want to start looking forward to November. That when November comes, I'm not starting with $0. Like I've got a little bit going. So I'm trying to get a month ahead, but yeah. So instead of saying starting amount, I'm going to say goal. So now I'm going to go through and I'm going to add up all my totals. And this feels like super scary, I'm not gonna lie. Just under $10,000. Like that's not gonna happen. And I fully know and acknowledge that this is not going to happen but money is going to be spent. So I would rather have a focused goal and idea rather than just taking stabs in the dark and not moving the needle any. That is my October budget. I am going to be doing like check-ins to see where we're at, how things are going, because this is only realistic if I stick to it and I'm aware of it and I'm actually trying to reach it. So I'm gonna come back to this and see, like, okay, we're a week into October, we're 2 weeks into October, whatever. We're gonna come back and we're gonna sit down and we're gonna say, okay, I'm way under budget on this. Like, where can we reallocate money? I'm way over budget on this. Like, what went wrong and how do I fix it for November? So that's kind of my plan for our monthly budget and for check-ins. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure that you subscribe. Check this out. If this looked like it was helpful for you, check this out. Like, interested in this, or you want like my budget sheets or anything like that, click the link because they are down below for you through my Stan store, and you can snag this and other budget sheets that go along with it to help your budget. So for this one, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.